Beautiful morning. We are in Custer State Park in South Dakota with a couple of wild and crazy children back here.
Loser.
A hair-biting child or something over here. I don't know, but we're going to have a great day, and we're going to go to the Cathedral Spires Trail. This is rated as a moderate to strenuous hike because of the boulders and rock crawling that you do going up. But it's 1.5 miles each way, so about 3 miles out and back. We're going to get started here. So it's 1.5 to 2 hours with a climb of 500 feet. And one thing on this trail that they say you have to watch out for is danger ramen or rattle noodles, whatever you want to call them. Rattlesnakes are very prominent in this part of the country, so especially when it's been cool and it's starting to warm up like today. You gotta watch in these sunny spots. Make sure you don't make the maracas start rattling. All right, we're scrambling these rocks, and we're told by some hikers that are going down that there's a mountain goat up here hanging out eating, so hopefully we get to see it. Mountain goat's gonna be up here just to the left on the rock face. Right there. Right there's a mountain goat. Well, the goat happens to be standing in our path on the trail, so we're gonna have to come around instead of going through the spire. Such is life. Spire would have been nice, but seeing the goat's even better.
Oh, good.
Kid down.
He's not okay.
Kid
He's
down.
laughing.
Be aware of the rocks. So we've come up the Cathedral Spires Trail. We've made it to end of trail. It's supposed to be 1.5 miles each way, and GPS on GPS is showing 0.89 each way. So either the GPS is off or the mileage is off on this, but either way, it's beautiful up here. Kate left us a smiley face. Thanks, Kate. Pretty awesome of you, Kate. Custer State Park. They do a trail challenge here. I believe it's Memorial Day to Labor Day each year. You need to complete all of the trails and collect rubbings of the medallions on each trail. And then you go to the visitor center and turn them in, and you get a hiking pin. Definitely something that we would do if we lived up here, or we were here between Memorial Day and Labor Day. Here is the medallion for the Cathedral Spires Trail. I don't have anything to do with rubbing, but it's definitely going to be in pictures. All right, so since the Gaia, however you want to pronounce it, GPS only showed 0.89 up here, and it initially, everything I've read said that it was about 1.5. We're going to set up the Garmin. I have the InReach Explorer Plus, so I'm actually going to turn that thing on and set it up for tracking going back and see what it comes out with, and go from there. That way we know we got something that's a little bit more accurate than coming off with the phone. And so I'm going to go ahead and do a test on this thing, make sure everything is set up before we start heading back. All right, so we are standing at the end of trail sign marker. I'm leaned up against the tree, so I'm going to start the tracking from this point right here, and we'll stop it at the trailhead back down on Needles Highway. El loco en la cabeza.
Yeah! Yeah!
So, fun times on the trail, coming down the Cathedral Spires Trail. Ran into a couple other vloggers. Jim and Paula Brown from Mission America doing their fun-filled and faith-filled adventures. Faith is always a good thing to have out here, especially when you're coming out and enjoying the handiwork of God like this. So, check these guys out. We are back at the Cathedral Spires Trailhead. I'm showing a total distance on the GPS of 1.96. We're going to stop that, and I'm going to pull out GPS. Okay, this one here says it's 2.3. So some of the things it said 3 miles. So we're pretty close here. And I'm showing trip distance on the Garmin GPS is exactly 1 mile from the end of trail sign to right here at the trailhead. So 2.3, I guess, be pretty close depending on the route you take. So 2 miles, 2.3, 3 miles is a stretch. So that's where we're at on it. Great trail, highly recommend it. These spires were the inspiration for Mount Rushmore. Originally, they were going to carve the heads on these spires, and they found that they were not suitable and that they wouldn't last. So that's why they went over to where they went with Mount Rushmore. Any pointers?
I recommend good sturdy shoes because those rocks are a handful.
Excellent point of view from the kids. Till next time, take care, guys. Make sure you're hitting those buttons, doing those things. Like, subscribe, comment, share away. There's more to come.